Hello from the 2019 Global Legal Hackathon Finals Gala in New York City, New York. My name is Laurence Colletti. I'm the host for today's show, and things are wrapping down. We're getting ready to go here at the Gala, and we're beginning to close things down. So I want to introduce InteliLex. They're one of the winning teams. We just had the awards ceremony, and they won the GROWL award. But I want to learn more about their product. But before we do that, let's get to know them a little bit. I want to know where they're from. I want to know where they work and what they do, and then also what their role was on the team. So, Karol, why don't we start with you?
Yep, sure. I come from Wrocław. It's another city in Poland. Generally, I'm a scrum master and an agile coach. But my role in the team is more product concerned and marketing. So I'm working with Agnieszka and the guys to make this product happen on the market.
Agnieszka.
Hi, I'm a lawyer, actually attorney at law trainee. I work in an international law firm, and I'm a big fan of legal tech, and I'm a leader of the team.
And Tomasz.
Hi, I'm software developer for a few years, and I met Karol before in the work. And together with him, we came to the Warsaw Global Legal Hackathon.
Awesome. So you guys, you guys kind of knew each other before it started, correct?
Yeah. The three of us knew each other before. The other four joined us during the hackathon, so we can say it's 50-50.
Okay, I got you. So how many people total on your team?
Seven,
right.
Okay. Who came up with the idea? Whose idea was it?
I think it was the idea of Karol.
Yeah, it was because I found some kind of a blog post or an ad about the Global Legal Hackathon somewhere over the internet, I guess, Facebook or whatever. I told Agnieszka because we spent nights talking about how IT can help legal. So she told me, okay, just gather me the team, let's go there.
Okay, and the rest is history, right?
Right.
All right, well, tell me about InteliLex. What does it do?
InteliLex helps you find relevant content created anytime in the past in your database. And our algorithm creates suggestions based mostly on your documents, so it supports your and your company's unique creative style. So you have your database in one place in Microsoft Word. So that's the simplicity of the solution.
So it helps you write. So you're writing a brief?
It's like autocomplete for Word documents.
Okay, and so a lawyer uses this for completing a contract, writing a memo?
Yeah. So when you draft a complicated contract, you don't have actually a template, a construction contract or something like that. So you have to figure something out, and you probably want to reuse your clauses and provisions from your database that are already existing.
So walk me back through how it works. So it goes to the law firm's database, it scrubs data, and it tries to make predictions on what you're going to type based on the topic matter.
You already have your database in your company, in your law firm, and it's only about reusing it. It's just plug and play with your whole knowledge base in one place.
Yeah, digging through the number of documents at the same time is absolutely inefficient and sometimes impossible. You lose quite much of the knowledge created within years. It's also problematic when new employees join your company, because you cannot just simply give them their knowledge. They are not robots, right? So InteliLex helps them to find relevant provisions while typing.
I mean, it sounds like a great shortcut in terms of like firm to firm. So if I'm at firm A and we practice real estate, and firm B, they also practice real estate, are there independent instances of your software product activated in each one of those law firms?
Firstly, it's about your own database, your internal database. And we already said InteliLex will be offered in 2 subscription models. I mean, standard subscription, paid monthly or annually, or discounted subscription, where subscribers' anonymized documents would be uploaded to our database, creating a community of knowledge.
Okay, so from that perspective, you can share some of your data with others. And what's the incentive for lawyers to do that, hence making their competition better?
It's about the discounted subscription. That's first thing. And if you take a look on the IT industry, for example, you can say the same about them, right? So by creating some, libraries or parts of code, you are helping your competition. But on the other side, you can see a vast community of programmers contributing to the whole community because they're just proud of it, of the fact that some people are using this or it's making their life easier.
So do you guys have a viable working product right now?
We have an MVP, but we're polishing it for the first beta implementation that will take place in the next few months in a law firm in Warsaw. So I would say that in the next few months we will have a first implemented MVP.
And how committed are you? Are you seeking investors?
Not at the moment, because we want to challenge ourselves first. Right, we do not want to go to the investors just with our assumptions. We want to check them, we want to validate them, and go to potential investors with answers, not questions.
Okay, gotcha. So, even though you're not looking for investors right now, you're committed to making this into a business model.
Right. So we want to implement the first beta, and then we'll consider taking into account some investors.
Well, you guys are in New York City tonight, and you've just won an award. So what is the first thing you're going to do? So I know it's a downstairs party. Everybody's going to be at that in a few minutes. But how about a night in New York City? Are you guys going to go out and celebrate?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Where do you think you're going to go? What are some of the highlights and things you want to see while you're here?
We actually don't know many places in New York, so I don't know. We have to check it out.
But I guess on our list, because we had some hit list to see the main landmarks of New York during the last few days, I think still on the list we have great viewpoints. So I guess seeing Manhattan from the other side of the river during the night.
And Empire State Building.
Yeah, an Empire State Building can be something to do.
Awesome. Well, just one last question for you guys. As before we roll out of here and run out of time for our recordings today, if our listeners they want to follow up with you, learn more about your product or service, just ask you some questions, how can they reach you?
If you want to get in touch with us, you can use our email address. It's office@InteliLex.net, and our website is InteliLex.net.
Well, we've reached the end of the road for today's episode. I want to thank our guests for joining us today. Thank you, InteliLex.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Also want to thank our listeners for tuning in. If you like what you heard today, please subscribe, rate, and review us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or your favorite podcasting app. I'm Laurence Colletti, signing off from the 2019 Global Legal Hackathon Finals Gala. Until next time, thank you for listening.
If you'd like more information about what you've heard today, please visit LegalTalkNetwork.com. Subscribe via iTunes and RSS. Find us on Twitter and Facebook, or download our free Legal Talk Network app in Google Play and iTunes. The views expressed by the participants of this program are their own and do not represent the views of, nor are they endorsed by, Legal Talk Network, its officers, directors, employees, agents, representatives, shareholders, and subsidiaries. None of the content should be considered legal advice. As always, consult a lawyer.